everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Ciocca Kia in the rain, and of course when you post every day you film in all sorts of weather, so here we go. This is a 2025 Kia Telluride. This is the EX trim with all-wheel drive, the color Panthera metal, black leather interior. This is the most popular Telluride trims in terms of sales. So if you're looking for that three-row midsize SUV, is this Telluride EX the way you would go? You can let me know as we go through the vehicle. So let's dig in. Front end of our Telluride in the Panthera metal, but as we swing in closer to the front grille, we're going to have a full spread of LED lighting up front, including the turn signals. We have that tiger nose gloss black grille with the Kia badge right in the middle. We do have functionality top and bottom with some of that aluminum finish in and around the grille area with functional side air curtains. Now as we come around to our wheel and tire setup on the EX, we have a 20-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, Kia badge on the center cap. These wheels are wrapped in Pirelli Scorpion Zero all-season tires, 245 on the width of 50 series sidewall 20s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. Moving on out, there is the Panthera metal with the chrome or brushed aluminum accents all the way around to bling it up a bit. As we move in closer, color match side view mirror caps, LED turn signals, color match front and rear door handle, left side fuel filler cap. Up top, we're going to have a color matched roof with gloss black on our shark fin antenna, aluminum finish on the roof rails with a standard sunroof. And then around the back, we have the roof spoiler coming off the top, the wiper down below, and then a full spread of LED lighting on the back of the Telluride, of course with Kia Telluride right in the middle of the tailgate. And we do have those dual exhaust tips coming out the right side of the vehicle. We're under the hood of this 25 Telluride EX, and we have Kia's 3.8 liter V6 engine mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, 291 horsepower, 262 pound-feet of torque. This Telluride can tow up to 5,000 pounds, MPGs, 18 in the city, 23 on the highway, 20 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. Base price, 25 Telluride EX, $43,790. This vehicle's got a few options on it, including that big $690 for the fixed running boards. Not my style on a Telluride, but once we add those in and a destination and delivery charge of $1,395 from Kia's West Point, Georgia assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $46,355. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move in closer. Black soft touch across the top, open pore wood design into your brushed aluminum door handle, nice soft armrest with the cross stitch, flat black on the switchgear with power fold side view mirrors in and out. Down further, standard audio system, nice large door pocket in this Telluride, and now nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. Here are the running boards that are fixed, not my style on a Telluride. Seating wise though, full power with lumbar for the driver and the front passenger, and the black leather with the light gray cross stitch, very soft bolstering, very soft headrests. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver. As we move in closer, soft touch up top, more of that faux open pore wood design into your heat and air vent. Then down below, nice large glove box. Swinging on over, we're going to have Kia's 12.3-inch older generation infotainment system, wired CarPlay, Android Auto. Kia needs to get the new one in here because this is the most expensive vehicle in their lineup, but it still has good pinch to zoom capability. You do have your dual panel action, which I always liked in the Telluride. Down further, we have controls right here for your infotainment system. So we can go to our navigation, we can go to radio. We can check out our radio. We have Sirius XM as well as FM and AM HD radio. So they have you set there. Then we can come on down. We can seek our music. We can go to our setup. We go to our setup. You have your vehicle settings right here. So you can dive right in there. Check those out. Go to your lights. But unfortunately with the EX, we do not have ambient lighting. You can adjust your seats. Hook up your heated ventilated seats and heated steering wheel with the climate system from here. So they got you set there. You can go ahead and select your cluster theme for your digital dash, and you can choose that, or you can link it to the drive mode. So that's easy. You can set up your navigation, Bluetooth your phone, project your phone through the speakers of the Telluride so you don't have to yell at people in the third row. There's your HD radio. There's your rear climate that you can go ahead and turn on, and you can sync it to the front. So they have you all set there. Then over here, Kia Connect, hook the vehicle up with your smartphone, user's manual, your media for your Bluetooth and your radio. So they got you all set. Nice swipeability. We go back to map. We hit reverse. We have a nice large backup camera with trajectory. Then your backup sensors on the right, and you do have other views you can go through as well. We go back to park and we're good to go. Engine auto, or excuse me, push button start right here. Heated steering wheel on or off right next to that. Volume, tuning, and then of course the hard controls for the infotainment system with four-way hazards in the middle. Dual climate right there, so they got you set there. And then over here you have 3-stage heated seats and 3-stage ventilated seats for the driver and the front passenger. And down further you have a 12-volt USB-A, USB-C, and a wireless charging pad. And then as we come down further, here is the gear shift that's going to take you through this 8-speed automatic transmission with the leather gaiter and the cross stitch. I like the fact that they have the soft touch with the stitching here as well, but we do have some gloss black in here, so be careful. 2 cup holders, Kia key fob, it's got the new one, not a fan of that, but we have lock, unlock, pop the tailgate, panic button, remote start on the back side. Here are all the drive modes we'll check out when we go through the dash. Engine auto stop start on or off, auto vehicle hold on or off, electric brake, parking sensors on or off. Then a nice large center armrest, nice and soft. We open that up. We have a removable tray, and then we have another USB-C down below. Telluride steering wheel, we have a nice leather wrap wheel, nice 10 and 2 notches, 360-degree heat on the wheel, so that's a nice deal. Kia badge on the horn button, round bottom wheel. But I have plenty of room to get in and out of this Telluride at 5'11". Nice open and airy and spacious passenger cabin. Now, on the switchgear, we're going to have silver and gloss black. We're going to have our telephone voice commands, modes for infotainment system, and favorites with volume on the left. On the right, you're going to have your adaptive cruise, as well as your safety suite controls. No paddles. On the left, we're going to have our headlight controls, high beams and turn signals. On the right, front and rear wiper. Over here on the left, bright and dim the dash, hill descent control, pop the tailgate, traction control off. And then we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. And then we have our digital instrument cluster. That's also 12.3 inches. And let's check out our drive modes. Right now we're in comfort. So we'll swing the dial to the left and we go to sport, and then we go to smart. Now we have to go back down the other way, and then we can go to eco, and then we can go to snow. So plenty of drive modes, and you also have the center diff lock on that button as well. So they got you set there. And then if you want to go through additional information, you can go across the top, left to right, and then some have sub-menus that you can go through as well, all depending on what you want to see when you're going down the road. Overhead console, SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road, Kia Connect, hook up the vehicle with your smartphone, and then we have our LED dome lighting right there. So if you want that dome lighting to come on and off and you open and close the door, that button with the picture of the vehicle is pushed in and left in. You open the door, they come on. Close the door, they dim out. We have a spot for our shades right there. And then we have the roof. Now, it's raining out, so I'm not going to open the roof. But the shade is manual, and then it's one touch back. The roof will open. One touch towards the front of the vehicle. The roof will close. And if you push the button up towards the roof, you'll get a tilt. So that's how that's going to rock and roll. We have a framed rear view mirror with auto dim, and then our sun visor with vanity and an LED light. Does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting in the mid row of the Telluride, but first the rear door panel. We'll move in closer. Soft touch, security shade on each back door. Nice touch. Soft armrest. Again, the open pore wood design into your door handle, so that looks good. There are the running boards. I have the seat set for my driving position, so I'll hop on in. Nice, tall, flat roof, no problem. heat and air vents in the roof, as well as our rear climate right there and our LED lighting. So I do like that. Now, 5'11", plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees. Leather, plastic, and then a seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger, USB-Cs behind each front seat with a hanger to wrap the cord around so it won't get in your feet, 2 cup holders, and then down below, we do have a 12-volt. Here are the all-season mats that are in the back right now. Nowhere else to put them out in the rain today. Then the mid-row 3 across with the leather, nice and soft, with the armrest right here. Semi-soft 2 1/3 cup holders, but overall, it is pretty darn comfortable in the mid-row of this Telluride. Getting in row number 3, you come to the mid-row seat. There's the button, you push it, and it slides forward out of your way. Not the most room, but it's enough to get in. Once we get in the back, we still have the black soft seats in row number 3. They feel good. Couple of cup holders, USB-C. On the right side, we'll turn around to the left, and we have the same cup holders, a storage area, USB-C for row number 3, and I do have enough room here in the back now. This seat's all the way back, so if I did sit back here, I'd have enough room, if you see where the sliders are, enough room, but my knees are a little bit high, and my head is almost hitting the roof, but not bad. But I do have our heat and air vents in the roof back here, but as a full-size adult, I could stay back here for a while. Getting in the tailgate area of the Telluride, it's a power lift gate. You can pop from the key fob, pop from the dash. You have a hands-free option where you come to the back, and right underneath the U in Telluride, there's a button. You hit it, beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button. Now with all 3 rows up, 21 cubic feet of space in the back of this Telluride. Underneath here, more storage. And then we do have underneath that panel the spare tire. So thank you, Kia, for the spare. Now, to get the 3rd row down, pretty simple. You just pull this and throw them forward. Pull this button, throw them forward. And now here in the back, you got some cubbies for extra storage. You have a 12-volt right there. And then you can drop the mid-row, hit the left one, down it goes. Hit the right one, down it goes. Not all the way down, a little bit stiff. Let's walk around and put that down all the way. And now, with this big boxy shape and the 3rd row down, mid-row down, you're looking at 87 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Telluride. Telluride window sticker, here we go. 2025 Telluride EX in Panthera metal. Standard equipment. Options. Total vehicle MSRP $46,355. MPG estimates. Safety ratings made by Kia in Georgia. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this 25 Telluride in the rain here in April. You know what they say, April showers bring May flowers. Well, we're getting a lot of rain lately here in central New Jersey, but I got great visibility out of all the glass in the Telluride, including the rear view mirror. Nice big side view mirrors. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision. All that action in this Telluride for safety. LED headlights and tail lights up front and out back for safety as well. And then I got the 3.8 liter V6. It's been in the Telluride since its beginning with the 8-speed automatic. Every Telluride trim gets the same engine and transmission. This one's got the all-wheel drive. You can get the EX with front-wheel drive if you want to save money. But overall, the seats are very comfortable. The suspension is very soft. It is designed to be a people hauler. This one can hold 8 with the bench seat in the mid-row instead of the captain's chairs. And it's just really soft. It's squishy. The seats are very comfortable. The heated seats and the heated steering wheel work fantastically. And on a day like today, when it's cold and rainy, it comes in really handy. But Kia, the one flaw this vehicle has now is since Kia has released their next generation infotainment with wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, this is behind. And being their most expensive vehicle, they need to get this fixed fast, because people are complaining about that when they go in and look at these Tellurides and the sister vehicle, the Hyundai Palisade, because Hyundai's doing the same thing on their side. But it leans a lot in the turns. It's very soft. The brakes, though, feel pretty good. And then we have a nice, smooth takeoff, nice linear torque delivery out of this naturally aspirated V6. And it's a really good engine. Does it get the greatest gas mileage? No, you're looking at 20 miles to the gallon in combined driving if you don't hoon it around. So not great. Interesting to see the Telluride is still, or excuse me, the Kia is still sticking with this bigger power plant. We have a 19.4-inch turning radius, and it comes right around. Nice, sharp turning radius for a large 3-row midsize SUV. And then down the road we go. But it's got a lot of nice stuff in here for an EX at 46 grand. You get the heated ventilated seats, you get the heated steering wheel, you get the wireless charging, dual climate, you get the back with the USB-C connectivity in row number 3. So you get a lot of really nice stuff in the back of this Telluride. And it just picks up and gets down the road. It is plenty of power for what you need, and down the road you go. So if you're looking for that 3-row midsize SUV, let me know. The Telluride is a hot commodity. Kia sells a lot of these every year. And the EX is the most popular trim on the Telluride, and you got a lot. You got the regular Telluride trims, then you got the X-Line trims, then the X Pro trims. I think they just got too many trim levels to choose from. I think it confuses people. But you let me know. If you're in the market, do you go this way? Do you go with the sister vehicle, the Hyundai Palisade? Or do you go with a myriad of others that maybe have standard V6s in them, like the Jeep Grand Cherokee, like the Nissan Pathfinder, for example? I'll put a Grand Cherokee video at the end of this one, and I'll put the Pathfinder video at the end of this one as well, and you can let me know how you would rock and roll. But I do want to thank Ciocca Kia here in Ewing, New Jersey, for allowing the channel access to this brand new 2025 Kia Telluride EX all-wheel drive and Panthera metal for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.